Welcome to UFCU Stadium in San Marcos, Texas, home to the Texas State Bobcats. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. We'll boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Texas State Bobcats offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Bobcats will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So James Madison's offense will go to work for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Sanchez. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. He's going to take off.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get.
There he goes. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. It's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Pressure coming. Touchdown, Dukes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game day.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Texas State, 0.
And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. And he's dragged down. And the Bobcats in the hurry-up. They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They're a couple of yards short of the 1st down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. The Bobcats look to keep this drive humming.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. No huddle offense to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Just keeps slinging it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. They're setting up the screen. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. To the air, it's Barnett. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Dukes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And he dropped it. Incomplete pass in what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room.
And this defense comes up with a big play, and not just the break on the ball, the catch, nice hands in the INT, but taking it almost all the way back for a touchdown, and this offense licking their chops on the 1-yard line, ready to punch this in.
And the Bobcats are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bobcats. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Kent State is currently ahead inside a jam-packed Dick Stadium, but the Golden Flashes have not been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by 7 over the Red Hawks of Miami. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. To throw, it's Barnett. Catch in the middle, it's Pfeiffer. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch. It's Sanchez. Gets away from one. Finds some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pfeiffer. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And it just doesn't get more dominant than that. One-on-one, me versus you, and there's nothing you can do about it, David. I know that's something you know a lot about based on your time at Georgia.
Man, fly off the edge, beat the man as quick as you can. There's so many things that have to go right for you to get a sack. The ball has to be coming out a little bit later. But you know what? When you win that fast and that clean off the line of scrimmage, that is how it's done at the highest level for that defensive end.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Flips it out in the flat. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Lions. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
From the gun, the give, looking for room.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They boot it away on 4th down. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Sanchez.
That RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll pull it on the read. Powers through the defender. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Dukes are marching down the field. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. He'll throw it. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And it's right down the boulevard. And the 3-ball gives us a tie.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Bobcats will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt. Slips through the line. There he goes. Open it up. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness. It took a little momentum with him out of bounds. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The give out of the gun. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Throwing right. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Dead center perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. From the gun, the running back looking for room. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Soft spot in the middle. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man in the middle.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Mims. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st, it's at the 37. Here's the handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Caught in the backfield, it's the Spartans. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. The Bobcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Sparks. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down.
Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Bobcats will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Burgess. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They're going to run it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense starts deep in a hole. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Fires left. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Caught over the middle, it's Kyle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Dukes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. He now has 56 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. Makes the grab. It's Sanchez.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
Finds a spot in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Dukes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. They punt it away on 4th down. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Quarterback on the keeper. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look...
Breaks into the open. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Unleashes one. Got his man downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. He'll keep it himself. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Snags it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Caught behind the line. It's Lions. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. The defense calls a timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lions. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. 3rd and goal for the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And you'll have to be precise from the left hash in this short angle. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll tie things up as we head toward halftime.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Oh, he's got a chance. Fighting off the defender. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat San Marcos when that town is buzzing as it is today. And a genuinely fun first half to break down, led by, I can't believe I'm saying this, that special teams unit. It's one of the most well-coached groups we've seen this season. They stay in their lanes, literally and figuratively, and right now they are complementing the offense and defense perfectly. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Bobcat Stadium.
The Bobcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He's got 69 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Off the RPO, complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Alston. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. And the Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Gets it out quickly. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Alston. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Dukes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got it behind the line, it's Alston. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And the Dukes line it up with a 1st and goal. Grabbed behind the line, it's Collins. Touchdown, James Madison! And that one will give them the lead. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Kent State is currently ahead inside a jam-packed Dick Stadium, but the Golden Flashes have not been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by a field goal over the Red Hawks of Miami.
He'll do it himself. Pass the sticks and still on his feet.
The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Motion from the back. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Floats it out in space. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Leaves it with the back. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. So they picked up that last 1st down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Pulled and fired complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Barnett. The short hands, it's Pfeiffer. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to throw for it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Dukes will send out the punt unit. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Off play action on 1st down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
And the Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. With the catch, it's Sparks. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Complete to start this drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Red pass, it's complete. Can't get him to the ground.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw. It had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He'll pull it on the read. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Rushes on him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the 2nd play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Dukes send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wants to bring it back. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Receiving team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quarterback on the keeper. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. It's Sparks. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Bobcats want to move quickly. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bobcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the move, it's Burgess. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. The Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll give it to the back. Makes his man miss. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. He's up to 81 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Quick strike complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Dukes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught in the backfield. It's Alston. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Gives it on the option. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Dukes have this offense rolling. To the air on 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it. Runs through a tackle.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Dukes line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And the Bobcats will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. The Dukes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. So here we are on 4th down in this field goal. They get through, and it's blocked. Scoops it up, and he's going to try to take it back.
Oh, the defense needed that, right? If that field goal gets made here in the 2nd half, all of a sudden it's a 2-possession game. By getting the block, they keep this thing really close. Let's see how their offense can respond.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Quick spin on the run. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking for space, it's Burgess. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside. Defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Gets the back moving. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Gets it to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The offense set for a first down play. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense drags him down. So now it's second and long. It's a draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Dukes are moving quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Sanchez. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Dukes can really attack on this second and short. The give as they work on that clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down.
There he goes. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Dukes. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Tough to beat action, gentlemen. You know that. Let's take a look at the highlights. Kent State looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've ever seen this offense look this crisp. They're up 14 over the Red Hawks of Miami. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air on second down. Got a man. It's Burgess. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Shotgun snap on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Grab near the marker. It's Mims. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Plucks it out of the air.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
They just keep firing. He's got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Grab behind the line. It's Lyons. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Looking to scramble. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go. A great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
On to attempt to try.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. 1 minute left to play. Plenty of time if they can recover this onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Dukes will try to run off the clock in the final minute. Tight end now in motion. He'll keep it himself. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know, at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.